Mr. Roscor, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me about them 3 towers.
3 towers?
The man had 3 daughters, big, like the 3 stories high.
Oh God, them girls was there?
What do you mean them girls was there, Mr. Roscor?
Well, me didn't know they go on there to see the man. Well, like something that really happened in truth.
So you knew about them all the time?
Yes, but 2 of them living abroad, and the other one not living in the area.
Well, they look like 3 of them now, big and broad.
Oh God.
Mr. Roscor, they started to beat me like a frog. And then beat me like a snake.
Them 3 girls?
They beat me.
Wait, all 3 of them at one time?
Mr. Roscor, they beat me. They are telling they beat me. One of them sit down on me and all.
Well, you lucky you come up with your head bandage?
Put my head bandage right now and some fractured ribs.
Oh, yo. It's Trishy Hulk, I know the man have. Why didn't know them in the area?
And right now my left knee kind of off.
Oh God.
I'm telling you.
So we didn't get the money?
Mr. Roscor, I didn't have time for money. While they beating me there, I only hear the old woman bawling, call the ambulance. And then I hear she was a little closer and bawling, no call too.
Oh gosh.
And them girls beat me mercilessly. The only time I realized the man was really there is when the ambulance take the first body and I'll see on and tell me I had to wait for the second one.
Oh God, so we're really dead in truth.
And all this time I waited on the second ambulance, all them girls still beating me and them neighbors in the yard joining.
Oh God.
I feel you don't like me, you know.
So wait a minute. You could tell that the man is ready to go in the first time?
Well, Mr. Roscor, you tell me the man is a smart man. I see him pulling that.
How you could pull dead? You can't pull dead if you're dead. But what trouble are you hearing here?
Mr. Roscor, I take your advice. I say I ain't letting the man out smart. We put free money. So I went in there to get me money. You tell me don't leave without the money.
Well, what trouble is it to nearly leave without your life?
And I didn't leave willingly, you know. If the ambulance take me out, just I feel like I could have given money still.
So what trouble are you hearing here? And I went back talking to you again.
Them 3 girls take advantage of me, man.
Oh, yo.
They well beat me. Mr. Roscor.
Well, I will tell you something. I know you went through a tough time.
I went through hell and back, you know.
But to show you how I'm in solidarity with you, I'm going to take half money out of the product out of your feet.
Half money for what?
The lunch. Because you come late, you ain't go down my share for my food.
But Mr. Roscor, I was in the hospital.
All night.
I was in the hospital again. I just telling the ambulance take me and carry me down. But you guys right now come from, I need my chance to change my clothes look.
Oh, you don't. Oh, God, man. Is you that smelling, sir? What is that? So what you want to do, boy?
Mr. Roscor, well, I want a few days off to rest.
A few days off to rest?
Yes, sick leave with pay.
Sick leave with pay? Or if you think you're getting any leave from here, you're really sick in food.
But Mr. Roscor, look, I'm pain.
With your voice sounding pretty strong to me. And you're sitting down here? If you was in pain, you should have stayed in the hospital, then could help you.
Yeah, but Mr. Roscor, I was thinking about my job when I come back out here.
Right, so do it. So you go stay here.
You go have a heart now, man, Mr. Roscor.
But when you're a strong fella, man, you have to be resilient. That's the word, isn't it? I will tell you something, you know.
I find you
Hey, Mr. Roscor. Boy. You have casket? No, I ain't have none. Hide the casket, boy. That boy don't play at all.
Hello, everybody.
No. Well, maybe next time I would have it, eh? All right. Yes. You all right, boy?
Oh, gosh. My ribs in. My ribs. Not there too good.
Well, relax yourself. Lean back and relax yourself. Try and breathe. Get the oxygen in the body.
Yeah, but every time I breathe, it hurts, Mr. Roscor.
Well, if you stop breathing, you go dead. So it's best to hurt a little bit.
What?
Take your time. Oh, boy.
You're lucky they jumped me, you know. Oh, if I get your ban on them, but I would have beat them girls up.
No, boy, you mustn't say that, no matter what. That is the problem, you know. I sent you to collect the money.
Yeah,
I didn't send you to go and try to run for no dead man. And now you're talking fool thing, no. You could have handled the girls too. You're mad.
but Mr. Roscor, they jumped me when I wasn't looking, man.
Because you went and agitate them. Put yourself in their shoes.
But it's not them I was hitting. I was hitting their father.
So listen to me. If your father is on his deathbed and you see somebody resting some slap on him, you will say, well, it's not me, hit it and leave the situation alone.
No, well, I mean, it's my father, but me a big like them.
But that is not the point. The point is you were too hasty. And when you're hasty, you're bound to make fool decisions.
Mr. Roscor, I follow your advice, you know.
All I told you was to go down there, collect the money, and bring it back, and I would have given you a share. You go on there like some big badger in the night, and want to muscle up people? May I pay for badger to do that, you know? No! You have to be able to, learn to talk to people, boy. That's what you have to learn to do. What happened? Oh, sorry, boy, sorry. You have to learn to talk to people. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just use force, brute force to solve all the problems. I know them girls since they're big.
But you didn't tell me about them.
I know. I mean, since they're small, anyhow, it's the same thing, because when they were small, they was big. But I know them girls since they're young. And I know the little aggressive you think that put you in a situation like that.
But you didn't tell me about them, man, Mr. Roscor. But you tell me about that, I would have used a different approach.
But that's not the point. My point is you should have used a different approach anyway. Look, you go on and get yourself up. Yes? So, take something, the man. Take something to bring you. You didn't show us something.
Something like what?
I don't know. You have socks. Have a kiss cake there.
A kiss cake?
Yes, have a kiss cake. Kiss cake. That's breakfast. Yeah, eat something, the man. Build back your energy. I want you to feel that I'm exposing you to take licks and rough up just so.
Oh, I'd rather go back by the hospital like it. No, I'm never skating.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll use some natural medicine.
What do you mean?
Well, on the way up the road with Raj later when he pick us up to take us home, I have a friend on the way, and she has a lot of aloe plants in her yard.
Aloes?
Yes,
But that's bitter.
that's all right. It's good for the blood.
What do you mean it's good for the blood?
The bruised blood is good for that. You hear?
Aloes good for bruised blood?
Yes. So we'll stop off by her and we'll cut a couple pieces, and I will prepare it for you.
You will prepare that for me?
Yes.
But how you going to see to do that?
Don't worry, boy. Let me tell you something. Since I lost the sight, I learned how to make adjustments, you know. Yeah, so I will sort it out for you. And give you a nice little herbal tea so that you will rest well.
Okay.
You see? Oh, gosh, boy, look at you, the man.
So I was going to pain, you know.
But I hope you have learned your lesson from the experience.
Well, I learned a lesson. Me are going to look for nobody to collect no money from nobody for you.
No, that is not the point. It's
Or no tools.
It's the approach, boy, the approach. That is what you need to work on.
But Mr. Roscor, that's a normal approach, like how everybody does approach anybody.
What, sit down on the chest and start to slap them up?
Well, I just wanted them to know that I was making no joke, that I was serious about collecting your money.
Imagine if everybody in the world started to behave like that. Eh? To let them know that you're serious and it's a set of hand lash at me. That is what is wrong with the country today. That's what's wrong, you know. Let me tell you something. Here I was a young fella. And the good fight break out in the area or in school and so on. We didn't have this set of gun and thing and that, you know.
That's not.
You used to sit down and talk it out after. Sometimes you end up in a little scuffle, yes. Two little time at least. But as soon as that's done, you sit down and you rationalize. And you fix what the problem was. You can't keep on fighting all the time. So.
The three you sit down and rationalize on me.
Well, boy,
Fix me good.
the rationalize.
That was rational.
Oh, gosh. But you understand what I'm telling you? You need to change your approach, boy. Yes?
Yeah, well, I have no choice now, you know.
All right, but that's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, we'll sort it out for you. You're quiet, boy. I ain't hearing you.
Well, I was wondering if I could go home now.
What do you want to go home now for? Now, suppose you go home. And because of the internal damages you had, you start to convulse.
What?
You start to shake up and think now.
Good,
Who went to call for help for you?
Well, I don't know.
But that is my point exactly.
So what you want me to do?
Stay here where I could throw an eye on you.
Yeah, but Mr. Roscor.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mr. Roscor.
So in case you see. You say, Mr. Roscor, look, I need some help.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is to pick out the cylinder phone and I can dial emergency. And to decide we're still in the hospital.
Cylinder phone?
In the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
You understand?
Yeah, Mr. Roscor.
This is the best place for you to be. You know you was here a whole night though.
It wasn't this one I was in.
Oh, the other one down the road.
I was in the one up in Sandy Grande.
Oh God. Oh, they put you in the closest one. Not
That's
bad.
the closest one to where I was getting beaten.
Oh, you have to throw that out of your mind, man. I'm hearing a bitter edge in your voice.
How you would react if you were going through and went through?
All right, but it doesn't go on. You have to let go of that boy.
Easy for you to say, yes, Mr. Roscor.
Yeah, you have to let go of the thing.
Oh, God, man. Yeah.
All right, boy, all right. What you need to do is relax. You took the his head.
What the hell about this speak here? But I'm feeling pretty good right now, man. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. But this thing has always shocked me, you know.
Oh, God, Mr. Roscor, will I take it off?
No, hold on. Excuse me a second there, boy.
Oh, God,
All right?
God, man.
Roscoe Ignatius Talbot Paul Esquire speaking.
Hello, everybody.
No, who gave you the number? Francis? My nephew Francis gave you the number? But Francis is out of place. I have nowhere to rent. No. The quarters that I have at my home, it's for my employee. All right. Yes.
She next fella and tell me what we name is.
Oh, Truckman. Like that one want to send me mad.
With that Francis?
Yes, my nephew. You know that boy going around telling people that he have an uncle with a place for rent?
What?
Yes, it's your battery there to watching what I do.
My place?
Yes.
No, they can't get my place.
But what's wrong with
They
this?
can't get my
Yeah,
place and take my room.
He was in the company. He was in the
Oh,
company.
just.
Ah, yeah.
But what trouble is how you
Me,
crying
me,
so?
Roger.
Go with Spain, you know, Mr. Roscor.
My goodness me.
Huh?
Only not as strong as people of my generation, you know.
Yeah.
What do you mean, not as strong?
But look at you. All you get is two little dog bites with a couple of planners. What else happened to you? Three little girls come and beat you up and bruise your chest a little bit.
Mr. Roscor, them woman was big like tower.
And you're wheezing like a whole motor car.
My ribs.
What trouble is this? Shame, man. You have to pick up yourself now, man.
Mr. Roscor, you could talk, you know, you ain't pain like I ain't pain.
What you know about pain?
My headache, man, oh God.
All right. It's going to be okay.
You saying that easy, man.
What's the weather like, boy?
Well,
I noticed
it's kind of clear up and thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Roscor, we could go back out. You know, like on Monday, we could move back out now.
No. I've been thinking about it, you know.
What do you mean?
But I like the ambiance here.
You like it?
Yes, I like it. You see, the last couple of days that we're there, people start to come across. Because you see, my friend, the security officer, you see, when they go to him and say, hey, well, I ain't seen Mr. Roscor, they say, no, you're across the road there in the hospital. You understand? And the chairs, boy, the chairs nice and comfortable. We could get these all the time. Your friend will allow us these chairs all the time.
Well, once you can have one gate.
All right, well, you just add that to your list of duties. Make sure you got the chairs.
But
Not bad. Have a nice, and you could kind of rock on it, you see.
yeah.
That's what I like about this. When you have the traditional rocking chair,
Oh,
you just have to use your foot a little bit. Here you just lean forward. Yes, nice man. I like the area.
Yeah.
And the sales pick up, you see. The nurses and the doctors and so on, they know that I'm here.
So bring you to a good place.
Well, yes.
Give me my pay could raise then.
Right, well, how you like to throw people for money? So I thought you were paid.
Well, yeah, I'm paying.
Well, I will take care of your medical bills.
Alright.
Yeah, so we get the allows.
Alright.
And you know what?
What?
I was planning
Planning what?
I was planning to give you a little early rest today and send you home early, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I'll do even better than that.
How is that?
Gather your strength on weekends.
So what kind of days off is that?
Because now it's official that you're getting the days off. You see, I never told you that the weekend's free. You understand? I could have called you out to work.
Yeah, but you never work on a weekend, Mr. Roscor.
Well, but not since you got. So it's official now. And I'll do even better than that. I was planning to go up to the countryside to Grand River.
Grand River?
Grand River, yes, to visit my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Yes.
How you get a daughter?
How? well, boy, when two adults fall in love, they come together. And the man...
No, that's not what I mean, Mr. Roscor. I mean, I never hear you talk about your daughter before.
Oh, but that's what you're saying, man. I don't really talk much about the family, you know.
Yes, I know you ain't have a daughter.
Yes, but I have a daughter.
What she do up in Grand River?
Well, she's a registered nurse.
She's a nurse?
Yeah, she's a registered nurse, and she's taking care of some people up in that area. She's been assigned there, you see. So maybe you could come up with me. And a little sea bath and so on will help the wounds.
Sea bath?
Yeah, especially the dog bite.
Oh, good.
Because you got your injections?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
boy.
get the injections.
What? Oh, I hear the... Oh, sorry, boy. No, what I was asking you is if you got injections and so on.
Yes, Mr. Roscor.
Because sometimes
injections.
what has happened with the dog, because when they just eat and take the germs on the teeth, if that sink into your flesh, you don't want to have to lose the hand.
Mr. Roscor, they give me injections.
All right. But they come up with me to Grand River and take a sea bath and so on. And there are lots of natural herbs and so on in the area. So I could talk to my daughter and have her rinse up, mix up something for you, rinse a leaf or two, boil something.
But Mr. Roscor, if I can't be made, we know work, yeah? Because
No.
resting.
Nah, man, you come up and relax. You deserve a little time off.
All right.
Yes, I know you've been through a lot.
Good.
But, oh, God, I don't know how other young people so look, they stand up to nothing.
It was 3 big mountains I had to stand up to, man. Mr. Roscor, I'm sure you never had to face that in your life.
Well, I faced some mountain, and you know what mountain I threw down in my day?
There was no mountain to throw down there. They threw me down and sit on me.
Oh, gosh, well, relax yourself, man.
That's right.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you in all that sort of bacchanal.
I mean, not me and you again, because every time I take your advice, so I try to do something which I didn't end up in trouble. Who is to know that I wouldn't get in trouble in Grand River?
You got no trouble up there. It's nice and quiet. It's a nice, lovely place. You would like it. You would like the place, you see. And when we go up there, it's this natural breeze. No set of smoke from motor car fumes and so on, choking you up in your nostrils.
All right, Mr. Roscor.
Nice, clean, healthy air.
All right, I will go.
Yeah?
I will go.
Yes, man. We'll lock up the place.
But I'm watching you.
We'll lock up the place. Don't worry about the thing, man.
I'm going to lock up yours. What, by the way,
Right.
when we leave and go Grand River?
Well, first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, we'll catch the 5 o'clock bus.
Boss?
Yeah.
You can't hire a car, Mr. Roscor?
Oh gosh, man, you know how much money it is to pay a motor car to leave here and go Grand River?
Okay. We will go by.
Yes, we just pack some stuff, you put your overnight clothes,
Yeah.
and we'll come back down on Sunday.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, Mr. Roscor.
Yes, man.
Good. Yes.
Oh gosh, it's all right, boy, it's all right.
But that's the last time, Mr. Roscor. That is
You know
the
what's
last time.
Look, what I want you to do, look. Let me help you out.
What is that?
Let me give you a little change here.
Change?
Yes. You want one buy.
For what?
Buy a little drink for yourself, my man. Yes? And on the way there, as you're going up, go up and get Raj.
Raj?
Get Raj to bring us down, but...
No?
Yeah, man, let me lock off work early and let me go up the road. As a matter of fact, we ain't going in the morning. We're going and pack up the business, and let's see if we could catch the bus.
Hello, everybody.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Who's singing, Roscor?
Was
Yeah.
blind, but now I'm blind. In a variety of packs, come and get your Roscoe snacks. You have to help out with the lab way, boy. Oh, that daughter of mine is such a lovely girl.